So with the live event happening in just a few short days, I figured that it was time to do a theory video on what may happen in Shattered, and so I'm going to do just that. So with that all out of the way, let's just begin. So first off, the key art for the event shows the Foundation holding the Ice King's crown and the Ice King holding the Foundation's helmet, implying that this is the final confrontation between the two, so perhaps one of them may die, which I'll cover later. The description for the key art is also intriguing because it reads, "The future is decided in Fortnite Shattered." Originally I thought it was a reference to either the Foundation or the Ice King's death, but then it hit me. What if it's talking about the 0 Point's fate? Because obviously this event will determine if the 0 Point will be whole again, although after seeing the teaser trailer for Season 3, it's a bit clear what happened to the 0 Point during Shattered, so how about we just leave it at that. Now, we're all probably aware that on Community Day, we got the teaser trailer for the event, and people are now getting even more suspicious of the visitor Reality Unknown. First off, it seems his helmet will be off at some point in this event, and I'm hoping there's an actual reason for that rather than him just having the face of Ben Starr, who is his voice actor, by the way. And it's like, no disrespect to Ben Starr, okay? I think he's a really good actor, but I think it's safe to say we've had our fair share of 7 members being real people. And also, a lot of people didn't like it when Foundation and Paradigm were revealed to be The Rock and Brie Larson. And while I don't think Ben Starr as Visitor Reality Unknown would get as much hate as those two did, I still don't think it's the best idea. Now, I've seen some people say that this might actually be our Visitor, which I honestly don't believe for a single second, because I would rather he came back corrupted with the Scientist and the Origin. And then some people think he's a spy for the last reality, which is pretty much just the same thing as him being our Visitor. And so I think the most likely scenario out of those 3 is him being Ben Starr, because I honestly don't think he's going to betray us. Now, as for the deaths I spoke about earlier, out of Ice King and Foundation, I think it's more likely that Ice King will die. Sorry, Team Ice King. And the reason I say this is because Ice King doesn't seem to have any other, plot points where it's like he has to be there, whereas Foundation does. He has 2. The first one is Geno's return, because before Ice King, Geno was essentially Foundation's arch-nemesis. And the second one is the corrupted 7 members. And I hope he actually gets good character development this time when they return, because this season we saw how he reacted to the Origin's fate, and I feel like they could do more with that next season. Then on Monday, I believe, we got 2 teaser trailers for the event for both teams. The Ice King's one, he just aura farmed for the whole trailer. Honestly, fair play to him. He may not be as good of an aura farmer as Dark Voyager is, but it is close, I will say that. Then as for the Foundation's trailer, the base looks cool, but the main thing that caught my attention was this gun that the Visitor was holding and was on the Foundation's back. Now, as to what this gun does, well, obviously, we don't know, but maybe it's the key to defeating Dark Voyager and Ice King. But like I said, we don't know. So that's my guess on what may happen in the event, and all we have to do now is wait for the end event and for Season 3. By the way, off topic, but does anyone else think that the epilogue may not be finished before the end of Season live event, or is that just me? Because it only just reached halfway through, or at least for Ice King, it only just hit halfway through. Foundation's not even close, let's face it. But either way, Foundation, Ice King, you may want to get a move on, because it's only 2 days after the season. So yeah, get to it. But anyway, with that, that's all for now.